some Skyrim Special Edition. Oh, right, I forgot I never did. Yeah,
What do you need?
forgot that I never actually got the horse stuff for my companion figured out. Anyway, picking up where we left off last time, we're going to continue exploring Whiterun. The first thing we're going to do is go and grab the ritual stone because it's there, and then we're going to head down to White River Watch, which is just around here somewhere. There are a couple of other locations closer, and then maybe we'll actually take another trip to a different stables to see if I can buy. What one are you again? Rhea, I want to say. Right? Rhea, yes. To see if we can buy Rhea a horse at a different one that I've already bought my own horse. Now there are a couple of locations that are closer, like from where we were. Felglow Keep is just over there, and I can't remember what this cave over here is. But yeah, then there's another cave over there, but both of them have to do with quests that we do not currently have, so we shall leave them for the moment. But yeah, we'll leave them for the moment and worry about... Oh, actually... Hang on. There we go, let's eat that. Get some stamina back, apparently, because that's a thing we get from eyeballs. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's also a cave there. Looks like we can't actually get to the ritual stone down here. Yeah, Mr. Mud Crab. It's impressive that even though he's in water, I can still burn him to death. Oh god, I've been playing too many other games. We're clicking in his sprint, and by too many other games, I mean Resident Evil 7, because outside of my videos, that's the only game I've really been playing. Well, I mean, I play God of War, but not like recently, almost a week ago now. I have a PlayStation 4 that I play literally once a week. Sunday morning is the only time that I actually play it. Okay. Seem to have lost Rhea somewhere. Oh, no, there she is. Ooh, that one had a briar heart. Storm Magica. Hey, my alchemy increased. I love how you can increase your alchemy just by, like, chomping on stuff. Alright, come on, Rhea. Rhea seems to be awfully slow. Okay. I also don't know what is with the music. It is, like, I feel like something should be happening right now, right? Like, with this music, there should be something epic going on, but it's just me crossing a bridge. It's like, alright. Well, I mean, I guess we may as well do White River Watch first then, since we have to come this way, because it's just up this slope here. There's also, I do believe, based on the compass, a Stormcloak Camp up there. That we can go and unlock for no real reason, other than it'll be marked on our map. There we go. Make sure Rhea's still with us. Good. Okay. Now, there is one person that we are very specifically not going to kill here. Because he is one of the most useful enemies in the game. Note to Rudolph. Your little stunts try my patience. I know my uncle has issues, but he is our watchman and you will respect him. No more sneaking in and out, no more games with his ledger or nails on his chair. One more joke and you'll see how funny a day in the cage can be. So apparently that guy's name is Rudolph. 2 hits. Maybe 1 actually, come to think of it. Yeah, I don't care about that. Alright. So yeah, when we first go in here, there's going to be an enemy immediately that we don't have to fight. Because this here is his uncle,
Who's that?
Ulfr the Blind.
Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah?
Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
I've got your back.
So yeah, that's Rudolph, or not Rudolph, that's Ulfr the Blind.
Still here.
And as you can guess by his name, he's blind. But he still counts as an enemy. And this is Ulfr's book. So the reason why he's one of the most useful people is because you can crouch, and obviously he can't detect you. And then if you just slowly push yourself against this rock, it counts as you moving, even though, you know, you're very, what is that? Like, see, it counts as you moving, even though you're very clearly not going anywhere. But it raises your sneak skill, and he has 0 chance of detecting you. So if you ever want to max out your sneak, which I will do at some point, not too worried about it right now, once we get to the Thieves Guild, I'll probably come back here and do that. I say Thieves Guild because I doubt that I'll do the Dark Brotherhood first by any means. In fact, I don't even know when I want to do the Dark Brotherhood, because there are a few things that the Dark Brotherhood does that doesn't necessarily screw over other things, but they can break certain things. Like, for example, one of the quests that you get to, or one of the guys that you get sent after is the House Carl or something of the Falkreath Jarl. And if you go and do that and kill him, even if you did it perfectly, nobody detected you or anything, you still can no longer purchase the Hearthfire House from him. Like, you can't become the the Thane of Falkreath anymore, because it automatically puts negatives against you with the Jarl, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I want to say that's. I'll take it.
Still here.
For a helmet, the cake, and the diamond. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I'll take it anyway. Now, there isn't too much in this cave. I'm assuming that the only reason they even gave it like the blind guy at the front and like the little bit of story, lore, whatever character, I guess, is because of its closeness to Whiterun, and like there's probably a fairly decent chance that
I've got your back.
most people will come in and find this cave early on. I know that when I first played the game, this was one of the first caves I did, because even though I was playing the game for the first time, I still was determined to like clear every location as methodically as possible. My one friend thinks it's weird how I do that in games, but like, for example, we're both playing Breakpoint, and like he's focusing on getting like quests and like the story missions and stuff done while clearing stuff along the way,
Got your back.
whereas I am taking it region by region and clearing them and clearing out every location within the region. Oh yeah, so they're trying to train that wolf, but not having too much luck with it. See, now, and here's the thing, right? I would use stronger spells, but I know that it's raised by damage, but I can't remember. Like, I know that you get the destruction experience based on the damage you do, but I can't remember if any overkill damage counts. Like, for example, if I get them almost dead and then hit them with a fireball instead of just continuing to flame them, like, if the extra damage, like, let's say I get them down to 1 health. Obviously, if I keep flaming them, they're going to die in 1 health because it's a damage over time. But, like, if I get them to 1 health and then throw down my fire rune underneath it and it does 10 damage, I know it hopefully does more than 10 damage. I don't know that, like, that spillover of 9 damage, I don't know that that would increase the amount of experience I get or not. Hey, you know what? You look like a fine purveyor of baskets. Hello. Oh, sorry, Rhea. But yeah, I don't know. I should probably look it up. But I mean, like, most of the stuff about raising your destruction involves just getting Shadow Mirror, or any horse really, and then equipping flames, and or at least most of the ones I saw, and I think it's healing hands that lets you heal other people, and then just using them both at the same time, because you'll get your destruction and restoration up, because obviously as your flames are hurting, your other spell is healing it. And I mean, while efficient and raising both at the same time, if you only want to raise one or the other, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the best way. Like, I know that the best way to raise your restoration isn't actually through healing spells, but through the turn undead spells. And I can't remember if there's like a specific location you went to, or if it, because I think it was like how many skeletons, like each skeleton affected by it would give you more XP. And I think there was a location that you could go to where you just use that spell, but you go to that location, there's just like a bunch of skeletons, and you can just chain cast the spell to get a fuck ton of XP for it. Also, if you watch my okay, apparently I'm not allowed to make it through the cave. That was weird. Been a long time since I've had something crash on me. Anyway, if you watch my Dark Souls 3 Let's Play, obviously this week. Oh, well, although, no, you wouldn't know that. I mean, I know that because I've already recorded that, but...
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
Yes.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep
guess I
him
should
waiting.
do a quick save before I try and go through that door again. Yeah, should I even bother with this one? No, I won't. I'll talk about that in the next part, because it won't really make much sense if I talk about that in this part, since if you watch my Dark Souls 3 videos, the only one you would have watched would be Mondays, which was Anor Londo, and that has nothing to do with what I want to talk about. So anyway, watch a new anime though, called the Saint's Magic is Omnipotent. I hate that word. I never want to say it right. I always want to say omnipotent, because I read that word so many times before I ever heard anyone say it, and it's just one of those things, right? Oh, but we should be able to hear the conversation. Oh, that's an extra.
So, you picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Did I?
We're routed. Fall back.
Yeah, you are. Oh, boy, this one's nice. But yeah, pretty fucking good show. I really, really enjoyed it, I will say. Yeah, it's about a woman, well, two women, technically. It's really about the one woman, but two women get summoned to an alternate world to be their saint, even though only one was supposed to be summoned. And the prince of the country that they get summoned into immediately chooses the one woman. It's like, you must be the saint, because apparently he thought that the other one looked like a servant, I guess, which is the one that the show is actually about. Like, the other woman gets mentioned a couple times, and then she gets like an episode out of the first season for just for herself, and then other than that, it's all about the other woman. Sai, I do believe her name was, or Say, maybe one or the other. But either way, so yeah, she ends up because she liked to grow little, like, I guess she had like a herb garden or something in real life, or in the previous life, and she was like, had it and was like a hobby for her.
You think it
So she ends up finding or meeting this one guy who,
Not a chance.
Right. Lucky if it doesn't rip our throats out. Now ain't this
Get lost, friend.
but yeah, she ends up meeting a guy who works for a research institute that studies and creates magic potions using the medicinal herbs and that, and she ends up joining him, and anyway, bunch of stuff. Basically everything she does is 1.5 times better, or 50% better, I guess. It's like somebody makes a basic healing potion, it'll heal a certain amount, but she makes it and it'll heal 50% more of that. So like, they don't use hit points or anything, but like, somebody makes a health potion that does 100 health points, she'll make the exact same health potion, do nothing different, but it'll heal 150, right? But yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was funny. It was. It wasn't like all action, but it wasn't boring, you know. Because there are some animes. Oh, okay, apparently the wolf can open the door, which is an interesting ability for it. But yeah, she ends up falling for this night guy, and by night guy I mean like think of like the absolute perfect description of what a knight should be, and that's basically what that guy was. Like it was like perfect gentleman, everything, right? But yeah, she ends up falling for him, and he ends up falling for her because she saves his life with her magic potions, or with her potions. And but yeah, it's good. It's another one where like the main character can do pretty much anything that they want to, but the difference with this one compared to some of the other ones is that this character doesn't want to do everything. Like there's some where it's like, oh, man, if only I could do this, and it's like, bam, done.
I've got your back.
Right? It's like, I can now magically do this. Whereas her, it's like, I want to make potions, I want to do this, whatever, right? Alright. Let's do a quick save here, so I don't have to go through that again, if they decide to crash. But yeah, it was good, and they didn't, Hodgebar, Iron Hand. Ow. Did I catch you on fire, Rhea? No, that was me. Apparently I was on fire. Hodgebar's journal. Pickings have been good these past few weeks. Must be because of the war. Lots of merchants and cowards looking for somewhere to curl up and hide from all the fighting. I've told the men to ease the burden on these poor souls by relieving them of all that gold they're carrying. Guard patrols along the road are way up. We can barely set foot outside. Travelers must have complained to the Jarl. It looks like the guard isn't ready to move against us yet, but the pressure is getting to the men. Having Radger keep watch with Ulfr now, that should shut them up about our security. Damn that Balgruth. A mutiny among my men. I can hardly believe it. Thank the gods Ulfr heard of it in time. He may be blind, but he's not deaf. I killed Onjor myself. A couple of the others ran for it, but we hunted them down quick enough. Only Isa and Roger got away. Good riddance. There's rumor of a dragon attack on Helgen. A dragon, hardly. More likely just a story made up by some idiot frightened out of his wits by the war. In any case, the guards seem to have pulled back to the city, so we've been able to run a few decent raids again. One of the merchants had some odd cargo, a bunch of pelts and animals, including a wolf. I let the men roast the other animals, but the wolf I saved. It'd be handy to have a guard dog like that if we could just train him a little. Then just carve stuff. Iron Hand Gauntlets. Two-handed attacks do 15% more damage. I guess I'll take them, but I think I have that enchantment. An Ebony Grey Sword. Oh, that must have been his sword. Wow, they must have got a good merchant if they were carrying an Ebony Great Sword. Like, damn. Ruby. Yeah.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, that looks to be it here, and we could hop down, but I think we'll just go back through the cave.
Huh?
But yeah, the show was really good. There wasn't like all these twists and turns, you know. It's like, oh, look at how friendly this guy is. Although they do throw a couple of those at you, where it's like, oh, is he gonna be a prick? And then it's like, which I thought was funnier. Like, there's a couple of characters there, including the prince, where there's points where it's like, oh, how much of a prick are they gonna be? And then it's like, well, none really. And then there's another character that shows up a little bit later into the show, who is like, oh, is he up to something? It's like, nope, just a weirdo. Alright, so that's that place done. Let's see, what else is near us? Like I said, we can go get the ritual stone. Yeah, we'll go unlock the ritual stone and the, oh, there's a chest over here. And the Stormcloak Camp. I don't know, I have officially joined the Imperial Legion, but I don't know. I don't know if the Stormcloaks will automatically be hostile to me or not, because I know that at least at the beginning, they're not. Like, you can walk into any of those camps, because you can walk into any of them and offer to help, and they'll, oh, there's a random flame atron here. But yeah, you can walk into any of them, offer to help, and then they'll send you to their respective leader to be like, ah, you wish to help. Good for you. You've joined the right side. Here, go talk to X person. If it's an Imperial camp, obviously they'll send you to Tullius, and if it's the Stormcloak camp, they'll send you to, what the fuck's his name? Good Christ. We almost had our head chopped off with him, and I can't. Ulfric. Good Christ. I can't believe I almost forgot his name. Don't know what was with that Atronach. I mean, there was the two necromancers that we fought earlier, but Atronach didn't come into that. That seemed like a lot of swinging for, to kill that wolf there. Although she made it, because they can, I do believe they can do kill animations as well, so it could be that she was just in one of the kill animations, which is why it sounded like that. But yeah, the Stormcloak Camp will be up there, but the Ritual Stone, there we go. I was going to say, there has to be like an actual path to it. It can't just be climb over these rocks. I don't remember what the Ritual Stone does. I don't think it's very good, in all honesty. An Ascendant Necromancer, eh? Oh. Damage health potion, robes of recharging. Skelly screws. Wasn't there too? Oh, this must have been well, I don't know why it's an ash pile though, but yeah. Ritual Stone. Once a day, those on your side ritual can reanimate nearby corpses to fight for them. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not good. It is a fairly worthless thing, especially considering you can have the Raise Dead spell, and although I don't remember now if the Ritual Stone, because like the Raise Dead spells, Dead Thrall, and all that, they all have a level cap. So like if the person you're trying to raise is level X, they won't work. And I don't know if the Ritual Stone, I mean, it's a once a day power. So you wouldn't think so, but it probably does. Because I know I watched a video at one point that was like, because you can get a spell, once your conjuration is at 100, one of the spells you can get is, come on, just unlock the camp so I can...
Keep walking. Move along.
Yeah, I will.
Get out of here.
So yes, they would be hostile, I guess, if I got too close, but it's a camp, so there's no reason to actually go in there. besides just to get the marker. All right, let's see. We've obviously done Valtheim Towers, so if we keep going this way, is that still within the scope of Whiterun though? Because I feel like Valtheim Towers is, I would consider it like the edge of Whiterun, but I don't know. But either way, there is another place just to the south of it if we continue along this road. Oh, this one, I think. So we'll actually just fast travel there because it should be like right next to it. Should be just south of it.
I've got your back.
Yep. I think we actually need to backtrack slightly to get up to it though. So I think the path to get up to it is like right here. Hello, dear. And then after that, let's see how long we've been going actually. Oh, not even a half hour yet. Alright. I was going to say after that, maybe we'll just try and end the part by getting the horse, but now we got time for at least one more cave. But yeah, there's a giant camp up here. I don't actually think there's any mammoths at this one. There might be, but I don't think so. It's where it is. Now, I'm not going to try and... See, like, the giants act a lot like the, see, obviously they can't talk, but they do the same thing as other guards in that, where they're like, hey, get away, and then if you don't, they'll attack. Oh, Rhea actually does pretty good against them. She probably could have taken it by herself. Giant's Toe. Mammoth Tusk. Don't worry about the Orker one. It is decent value for weight, but it's also only 15 gold, and I'm currently sitting on 53,000, so Mammoth Cheese, because why not? I don't remember what I was talking about then. Oh well. Oh, you know what? I never did that either, did I? Yeah, well. I specifically was watching. After I finished the Saints Magic there. I rewatched a different show. I very specifically left the last episode, or I very specifically worked it so that the last episode, I would watch it like when I had my shower yesterday, and then I completely spaced on it. Oh, there's a cave here, as it turns out. I wonder, is there a giant cave as well? No. Okay. Interesting. Knights of the Nine. Hey, heavy armor. Which means I don't have that book. It's always nice where you pick up a book and it's like, hey, you got a skill. It's like, good. Glass shield, flawless emerald, potion, archery, obviously have that. Coin purse.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, you are. Until you're not, and then you're in front of me and catch on fire. Charred skeever hide is actually gradient. Oh, so is a skeever tail. Mammoth cheese. I don't know why I'm taking the mammoth cheese. It's just, you know, you can only get it in certain locations. So it's like, it's not a unique thing by any means, but I guess it is technically. I don't even know if you call it rare, because obviously all you would have to do is just wait until you like come to a location like this and like look at how much there is. And then you can just wait for it to respawn. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call that the edge of Whiterun. Don't think I want to consider anything further east to still be a part of Whiterun. It just doesn't seem. Because like Windhelm is like right there, so that seems, and like this is like a nice little mountain pass type deal, so that seems like it would be a good location. And then as for south of Whiterun, let's see here. God, what's this? Okay, so they've got Bleak Falls, Riverwood, Anissa's Cabin, Embershard, Guardian Stones, I think, and then like Falkreath is like right there, and once again that seems like a good stopping point for it to be considered Whiterun, because I do believe Helgen is considered part of Falkreath. Although when you leave Helgen, well, I guess you leave Helgen and go straight to Riverwood because that's where their family they know is. I guess that doesn't really mean that it's a part of Whiterun. Ugh. Either way, it wasn't defended enough. So that's Helgen. Now there is a couple things in the mountains, but I might leave that for when we go through Falkreath. So I'll say that we're done to the south of Whiterun as well. That seems about right. Okay. So then let's see. North of Whiterun, once again, this mountain range, I would consider this the edge of it. So let's see. We did Halted Stream Camp. We did White Watch Tower. Vollenrund. There's a shrine. Oh, there's a shrine up there. Vollenrund. Guess we could go to Labyrinthian that I unlocked while going. I'm assuming that I unlocked these two while going to the Skyborn Altar. We could go and clear them since they're unlocked, but Labyrinthian, there's no real point in going there right away, I don't think, because... Well, I guess we could go there and clear it, and then, because I think that's where you take, once you've collected all of the Dragon Priest masks, I'm pretty sure you go to Labyrinthian. Okay, yeah, we can. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, that's why I recognize the name. But there's a place just to the north of here called Vollenrund that we can do. That I would probably consider as part of Whiterun. It's hard to tell. I really honestly wish they put borders on the maps. Because while, I mean, to be fair, I wish that. I know why they didn't. Like, probably nobody except me cares. Like, probably nobody fucking gives a shit. Like, where exactly the borders end. Because, I mean, unless there's a settlement, you can't really tell. Because, obviously, if there's a settlement, you can just see what the guards are wearing. And see if they're wearing Whiterun or Falkreath armor and whatnot, right? But, oh well. Doesn't matter. So now there is technically a quest for the Dark Brotherhood that brings you here, but it's not really. It's you come here, like, they literally send you here to start the quest, basically. Like, the quest starts, you come here, talk to one person, and then the quest actually starts, so. So yeah, we'll come and clear it now, and then when we come back later, it'll just pop in, grab the, or talk to the dude that's going to be waiting for us and leave. Oh, well, that's good. Already a dead guy here. But yeah, I do believe that this journal will give us... Oh, fuck. Hedix Vollenrund notes. I was skeptical, but it's obvious now. The old hymns had truth to them. The relief wasn't far from the entrance, just as they said. I've no doubt now that it hides the entrance to Venel's tomb. The 2 keys must be hidden somewhere nearby. Ceremonial replicas of Oaken and Edith favored weapons when Venel went into battle. I don't dare explore further without hiring bodyguards to accompany me, however. To think the tongue chieftain Venel could be entombed behind just a few feet of stone. The ancestors we scarce... Oh, whoops. For some reason, I decided that hitting A would turn the page. The ancestor we scarcely believed was real, but twice damned for planning this foolish scouting trip. I should have hired those cell swords in the first place. Perhaps there's no need. This place is just a tomb after all, and there are no obvious signs of habitation. It isn't as though the 1,000-year dead will mind if I have a look around. Well, they did. Obviously, they very much did. Invisibility potion, eh? Oh, here's the thing. Alright, buddy. I'll give you back your shovel that I accidentally picked up. Bye, Skelly. Alright. So yeah, this is Volunruud. That is the quest that we... But yeah, this here is the quest that we can pick up here. Now, I think... Let's get some mining in while we're here. But yeah, I think it's this way. Maybe it's this way. I think it's the left tunnel. Yeah, so when we end up in the Dark Brotherhood, they'll send us here, and the person we need to talk to is right in this room. So like I said, it's not like some of the other ones where there's like a bunch of stuff locked behind having the quest in your journal. That particular quest doesn't really affect this dungeon, besides obviously putting people there. Good God. Alright, but yeah, anyway, time to go and find these ceremonial weapons. Hello, Mr. Draga. Yeah, I can do that too, if you give me a second. But I can do a better one. Well, better might be a strong word. I can do this, though. That barely hurts you. Alright. Oh. Oh, fucking shattered that astronaut, though. Oh, is that another Draugr here, apparently. You got him, Rhea? Yeah, you do. Look at her go. I don't even have to fucking do anything. I was gonna say, I'm assuming she's going to kill this guy. Yep. I love having companions with me. It's one of the things that I miss playing Dark Souls 3. Because like in Dark Souls 2, right, they had like the shades that you could summon in a lot of areas, at least in the Scholar Edition. I don't think that you had nearly as many in, if any, in the base game. But in the Scholar Edition, there's shades you can summon just to have like little NPCs come with you for a little bit of the dungeon, and it's nice. It gives the world a lot more life. But I mean, to be fair, Dark Souls 2 has significantly more life in it than like any of the other, or than either of the other Dark Souls games. Yeah, you know what? Dude can keep his helmet. Oh, this is clearly going to activate some guys. Take the Ceremonial Sword. Oh, no, they did both. Oh, no. Oh yeah, look at that. Kill animation is what those sounds were with the wolf then. Was that a yawn, Rhea? Like, did you just... Like, oh, I just killing dead, you guys. exactly what it sounded like. Alright, so we got one ceremonial sword. Now, I do believe that the reward for this quest is those 2 weapons that it mentioned. That Idajin something, whatever it was. Oh, come on. Rhea, just drop. Oh, alright, they can't activate those, right? I was like, now drop and don't step on that, but right, I do have that turned off on. So if we go this way, control that, salt pile, what is that? Oh, look at, wow, there's actually just a straight up dragon plate shield here. Wow, that's interesting. But anyway, I mean, I don't lack the required item. I just put it in, thanks. But I'm assuming because I don't have the other one. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Got it. Inch. You're alive. Why, since you're not actually waking up. Get some sneak skill in here. Because while I can obviously just grind it out with the blind guy, obviously be a lot easier, or a lot less time if I build up some before I do that. There, there. Okay. Love how it really makes it look like I'm pathetic compared to her, right? Like, I'm sitting there flaming them, doing like no damage, and then she just comes in and bam, dead. Which is good. It makes it take less time while still allowing me to feel like my one-handed increased. Hello, wait, do you get extra one-handed when you mine? Because not only is that weird, because I'm two-handing the pickaxe. I don't know why that would, but I didn't hit that Draugr, so that had to be what it was, right? Did not know that you could, that mining increase your one-handed damage. Oh, a hulking Draugr. I might actually have to fight this one. And a Death Lord. I hate that because not because like it knocks me down or anything. Like, yes, that's annoying, but because it looks like a kill animation. Oh, I think she got the. Where the hell did the hulking one go? The hulking Draugr just piss off. He did. The hulking Draugr fucking ran away. Is that something that's supposed to happen? Like, is he supposed to run in here and then, like, that's what wakes up those guys or something? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, got him. Okay, I think she's stuck attempting to mine, maybe. That was super weird. Wow, there's also so many pressure plates here. I have no idea what they do. Death Lord had... Empty Grand Soul Gem. Mace Etiquette. I know that's a one-handed skill book, so I must have already had it. Ceremonial Axe. Very weird that the hulking Draugr just took off, though, I will say. It was very, very... Oh, that's caved in. Alright. It's very, very weird. He was just, like, gone. Also seem to have lost Rhea again. But I'm sure she'll turn up somewhere. I mean, she took out that Death Lord, so, I mean... I feel like if this was, you know... Because I think I've made up some shit where it's like, I can take her out because she's the newbie, so we can train her. It's like, I think you passed. think I heard her behind me, but I was gonna say either way she'll. What the hell is that noise? A waterfall or fire? Scroll ice storm on a burnt corpse. That's interesting. Apparently we didn't quite get it read out in time. Feel like that would just be replacing one bad with another, though. Who are you fighting? Did you run ahead? Did she find like a different path? She must have, because there's the boss. Get the Scourge to get rid of the Atronach. Ow. Go. There you go. Target takes 12 points of frost damage on both of those. That was actually a rather large complaint with this game that I've heard from a few different people, that like all of their unique weapons, like those two, it's not unique. Like you can make those exact weapons but better, and if they're going to be, well, clearly not that one. And like if they're going to be considered unique, then it shouldn't be something you can make, or it shouldn't be, or it should be somewhat different. Like the fact that most of their uniques are even just single enchantment weapons, like they're not even like they don't even have two different enchantments on them. It's just like that. It's just frost damage. That's it. That's the only enchantment on those weapons. And it's like, how is that how is that a unique quest reward, right? I don't even know what this word wall is for. Come on. No. Aura Whisper. Okay. I mean, it's a good chant, or it's a good shout. I'm not gonna lie. It's very useful for stealth characters because I do believe that it's silent. Oh, that's probably why there was hostiles. Gotcha. Because, yeah, because we walked under them and I just didn't look up. No hostiles in here though. Minor maze. That probably leads us to, yeah, Shalador and Labyrinthian. Another Dragon Priest egg. I guess I'll take that. They're not unique by any means, but they are somewhat rare. You don't get too many of them in the game. Gold potion. Alright. And then I think that's it, unless we can find an alternate path. So we might go now and see how long did that take. Yeah, so I think we'll just go and see if we can get Rhea a horse. Quick check here as we go back though to see if there is an alternate path that I missed. No? Okay. Because Rhea did seem to be fighting stuff before I was. Even though she came into the room after me. But whatever. Time to go. Got some good stuff. Got some more somewhat unique weapons. So let's see. Let's go to, I guess, go to the Windhelm stables. It's right here. Because the Whiterun stables doesn't seem to want to sell me a horse. Where are you? Here we are. My horse. See, they have lots of horses. What time is it? I don't know why I waited until 6. I'm pretty sure everything opens at 8.
I'm right behind you.
Yep. You're not the one I'm looking for, though. Okay, let's give him another hour to get his ass out here. Oh, there you are.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other. It's for sale if you've got the coin.
Okay.
That's your best offer? Not right now. You bought my last one.
Alright, so apparently I can't buy, I'm assuming, no, that's not even the horse I can buy. That's the horse I can buy. How do I buy this horse? Like, oh, there's a dragon way over there. Like, obviously this is the one that would...
You seem like such a nice person. Not right now. You bought my last
Alright,
one.
I don't know.
I've got your...
I give up. Can I, like...
What do you need?
No, that just is to attack the horse. Alright.
Anything else?
No. Maybe I'll try and figure it out before I start the next part, but... Either way, that'll be it for this part. Next part, we will continue exploring west of Whiterun, which obviously I feel goes all the way to Rorikstead. Probably would still be considered part of Whiterun. Maybe I'll look up a different map that gives me borders, because I feel like all the way along here and around, and I feel like Rorikstead would be like the border. But either way, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.